Hi, Lori Friesen here with Living Well Up Here, and today we're going to have cooking lesson number 1. I'm going to use this book On Boards by Lisa Dawn Bolton, which is a wonderful guide, and basically it just guarantees we can't do anything wrong. So let's get started. Before we get started, I would really like to share my guidelines for cooking at home. Number 1, we want to have fun. Number 2, we want to be creative. Number 3, we want to be grateful and thankful for the abundance and blessings of the food we have. And number 4, if possible, it's always great to cook with someone you love and then share the food with someone you love. Oh yeah, did I mention have fun? Oh yeah, let's put some jams on. Okay, so simply we're going to just create this appetizer board. We're going to just be putting some food together. I like to start with vegetables. Let's see, we'll start with some celery. Celery is really like one of those superfoods. It's very high in antioxidants, which means it's a very good anti-inflammatory food. It is full of vitamins and minerals. It has folate, I believe, potassium. It has B6, vitamin K, just to name a few. So really a superfood. When I cut the celery, everything's washed. Make sure you have everything washed well. But I just like to cut it in, uniform pieces. And then we can just put them right on the board here. So here's our first offering. We'll just put these right here. Next we have carrots. These are also a superfood. They're really high in vitamin A, which is great for the health of our eyes. So what I found with carrots, if you're trying to feed children that are picky, if you find creative ways to cut the vegetables, a lot of times kids find it, interesting, and they'll actually enjoy eating it. So this is what I do for my grandkids. For some reason, they really don't like vegetables, but they happen to love carrots cut this way. So I just make them into little discs. I don't know, maybe they remind them of chips or something, but we can just chop them up like this. We'll put these over here. This is in honor of my grandchildren here. For adults, I probably wouldn't cut that way. Then we'll cut some bell peppers. Now, I like to have different colors on the platter. One thing about a rainbow of colors is you're going to get a nice variety of vitamins and minerals. It's really just looks pretty. I learned this early on in my marriage. I married very young, and my husband and I had to have a really sharp learning curve when it came to adulting. So one night, I didn't know anything about cooking. So one night I prepared our dinner. It was chicken breasts and mashed potatoes and cottage cheese with white gravy. And so I served it up and put it on the table, and we both looked at it, and we looked at each other, and we just started laughing. It was so unappealing. But we really had fun, and we were thankful we had food, and spent the rest of the evening doing what newlyweds do, having a great time. So again, that's my basic foundation for cooking. Have fun, be thankful, and share the love. So anyway, again, back to these peppers. They are also high in vitamin, I believe it's vitamin C, and definitely very colorful. So we'll just stick these right around here. These are a nightshade. Some people may find they're sensitive to nightshades. Those are plants that tend to grow at night. So we'll set those over there. Next, let's put some crackers on. So I have a selection of crackers here. We have Simple Mills almond flour crackers. That's really a nice choice if someone that you're serving has a gluten sensitivity, like me. And so we'll just stick these, let's see, let's just put these right in here. I also like, as another choice, I like Mary's Gone Crackers. This is also another gluten-free choice. Let's see, we'll put these right here. There we go. And then for those people with no sensitivities, these yummy Milton original multi-grain crackers. These always make a really pretty presentation. So we'll just kind of, let me move these around a little bit. We'll slide this right around here, in fact. Let's just kind of put that there. Okay. Now, I'd like to add some Kite Hill almond milk cream cheese. That's if you have a dairy sensitivity. This is pretty yummy, and this is good for dipping the vegetables or spreading on the crackers. So we'll just put a little bit of this in here. Let's see, I'm going to stick that right there. And I'm going to cut up a little bit of cheese. We have some cheddar cheese, some Kerrygold Swiss cheese. I like to buy Kerrygold. It's from grass-fed cows, and that tends to be a more sustainable way to source our food. And it also tends to increase the nutrients that are available, and it's also just really humane for the animals. So we'll just chop up a little bit of this. I like to cube it. Put a little bit here. A little cheddar. We'll cut up a little Swiss. Add a little variety. Okay, now let's see, what do we have left here? Let's put some berries out. As you can see, you can't do anything wrong here. If you like the way it looks, it's all good. So I'm gonna put a few berries over here, a few raspberries, a few grapes. Let's see, where do we want those? We'll put these grapes I'm sorry, blueberries. Whoa, yikes. They're getting away from me. Okay. And, oh yes, let's add a little bit of salami. Now, I'm not gonna lie, salami probably is not like your #1 health choice, but I like to get Applegate. It's, the pigs are humanely raised, and there's no nitrates in the salami. So for, special occasions, it's a treat, and it's a better choice if you're going to pick some salami. So let's just kind of put this around here. Okay. And the last thing I'm going to add is some grapes. Hold on a second. Oh, I like to use scissors when I cut grapes to kind of fill it in. So let's just chop some of these up and find where it'd be nice to put them. Just put a little there. Okay, so now the thing about grapes is these have been identified in 2019 on the Environmental Working Group's list of Dirty Dozen, which means they tend to have more pesticides, or the most pesticide residue of the vegetables and fruits that are out there. So it's important, if you only can afford a few things that are a little higher priced, to get grapes that are organic, and celery also falls in that category for 2019. So if you have to pick and choose, I would recommend looking up the Dirty Dozen on the Environmental Working Group site to choose wisely in the produce that you buy. So let's just put a few grapes around here. And voila. We are ready to share the bounty with a thankful spirit. You got this. Remember, be creative and put your own combination on board. Here's some more ideas. As you can see, cooking can just be fun and creative, and in the end, it's just putting food together and then sharing it with people you love. Thanks for watching. If you would like more information about healthy living, please subscribe below, and please feel free to leave any questions or comments below. Until the next time, my friend, be well. Bye.